Europe is heavily reliant on energy imports. This dependence has become increasingly precarious in recent years. The continent has faced geopolitical challenges and price volatility. In this context, the United States emerged as a major supplier of liquefied natural gas, or LNG. US LNG offered a temporary solution. It provided a much-needed alternative to Russian pipeline gas. However, this dependence on a single supplier has raised concerns. European leaders are now actively seeking to diversify their energy sources. This diversification strategy aims to enhance energy security. It also seeks to mitigate the risks associated with relying on one supplier. The search for reliable and affordable energy has become a top priority for Europe. Canada has emerged as a strong contender in the global energy market, particularly in Europe's quest for energy security. As Europe seeks to diversify its energy sources and reduce its dependence on traditional suppliers, Canada stands out as a promising partner. With its vast natural gas reserves and stable political environment, Canada offers a compelling alternative to US LNG. The European Union has been actively looking for reliable and sustainable energy sources, and Canada fits the bill perfectly. Several factors contribute to Canada's growing appeal. Firstly, Canada boasts abundant natural gas reserves, particularly in Western Canada and Atlantic Canada. These reserves are well positioned to meet the growing demand for LNG in Europe. The infrastructure in place for extracting and transporting natural gas is robust and continually being upgraded to meet international standards. This ensures a steady and reliable supply of LNG to Europe. Secondly, Canada's political stability and reliable regulatory framework provide a sense of security for European investors. The Canadian government has been proactive in creating a favorable business environment, which includes clear regulations and incentives for foreign investments. Thirdly, Canada's geographical proximity to Europe, compared to other major LNG producers, offers a logistical advantage. Shorter shipping distances translate into lower transportation costs and reduced delivery times, making Canadian LNG more competitive in the European market. Additionally, Canada's commitment to environmental responsibility resonates with Europe's sustainability goals. The country has been investing heavily in renewable energy sources and implementing stringent environmental regulations to ensure that its energy production is as green as possible. This alignment with Europe's environmental priorities makes Canada an even more attractive partner. As Europe continues to navigate its energy transition, the strategic partnership with Canada is likely to play a crucial role in ensuring energy security and sustainability. In conclusion, Canada's vast natural gas reserves, political stability, geographical proximity, and commitment to environmental responsibility make it a key player in Europe's energy landscape. The collaboration between Europe and Canada is set to strengthen, providing mutual benefits and contributing to a more secure and sustainable energy future. As the world continues to evolve, the energy dynamics between Europe and Canada will undoubtedly shape the future of global energy markets. Canada is witnessing a surge in LNG projects, positioning itself as a key player in the global LNG market. With its vast natural gas reserves and strategic geographic location, the country is well placed to meet the increasing global demand for cleaner energy sources. The development of LNG infrastructure is not just an economic opportunity, but also a step towards a more sustainable energy future. From the West Coast to the East Coast, Canada is developing its LNG infrastructure to capitalize on the growing demand. This nationwide effort involves the construction of new pipelines, terminals, and export facilities, all designed to ensure that Canadian LNG can reach markets around the world efficiently and reliably. The LNG Canada project in Kitimat, British Columbia, is a prime example of Canada's LNG ambitions. This state-of-the-art facility is set to become one of the largest in the world, showcasing advanced technology and sustainable practices. It represents a significant investment in the future of Canada's energy sector. This mega-project, a joint venture between Shell, Petronas, PetroChina, Mitsubishi, and Korea Gas Corporation, is Canada's first large-scale LNG export facility. The collaboration of these global energy giants underscores the project's importance and the confidence in Canada's LNG potential. On the East Coast, promising developments are underway in Quebec. The province is leveraging its abundant natural gas resources to establish itself as a key player in the LNG market. These projects are expected to bring significant economic benefits to the region. The province's vast natural gas resources and strategic location on the Atlantic coast make it an attractive hub for LNG exports to Europe. This strategic positioning allows for shorter shipping routes and faster delivery times, making Quebec a crucial part of Canada's LNG strategy. These projects highlight Canada's commitment to becoming a major LNG supplier. The country's focus on developing its LNG capabilities is not only about meeting current demand, but also about positioning itself for future growth in the global energy market. They also underscore the country's determination to diversify its energy exports beyond traditional markets. By expanding its LNG infrastructure, Canada is opening up new opportunities for trade and economic growth, ensuring a more resilient and diversified energy sector for the future. The realization of Canada's LNG potential hinges on significant infrastructure investments. Both Canada and Europe need to enhance their infrastructure to facilitate the seamless flow of LNG across the Atlantic. In Canada, this involves expanding existing pipeline networks to transport natural gas from production areas to coastal LNG terminals. New LNG terminals and port facilities are crucial to accommodate the increased export volumes. Europe, on the other hand, needs to invest in LNG import terminals, storage facilities, and pipeline infrastructure to receive and distribute Canadian LNG effectively. The Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion in Canada serves as a successful model for overcoming regulatory and environmental hurdles in large-scale infrastructure projects. Section 5. A New World Order: Geopolitical Implications of Canada's LNG Rise. The emergence of Canada as a major LNG supplier to Europe carries significant geopolitical implications. As Europe seeks to diversify its energy sources, Canadian LNG offers a reliable and stable alternative to traditional suppliers. This shift in the energy landscape has the potential to reshape global energy politics and alter existing alliances. The increased flow of Canadian LNG to Europe could lead to a reconfiguration of energy dependencies and strategic partnerships. Firstly, it reduces Europe's reliance on United States LNG, potentially diminishing American influence in the region. This change could lead to a more balanced power dynamic between North American countries and Europe. Secondly, it strengthens Canada's position on the world stage, giving it greater leverage in international affairs. As a key energy supplier, Canada can now play a more influential role in global negotiations and policy making. Thirdly, it fosters closer ties between Canada and European countries, particularly those actively seeking Canadian LNG contracts, such as Germany, France, and Eastern European nations. These strengthened relationships could lead to broader economic and political cooperation. Lastly, it could impact China's energy diversification strategy, as Canada becomes an attractive supplier to meet China's growing LNG demand. This development might influence China's geopolitical strategies and its interactions with other major energy suppliers. In conclusion, Canada's rise as a significant LNG supplier is not just an economic milestone but a geopolitical game-changer. It has the potential to redefine energy security, international relations, and global power structures in the years to come. Section 6. Environmental concerns, balancing energy needs, and ecological responsibility. The expansion of LNG production and transportation has sparked environmental concerns, leading to protests and legal challenges. Balancing economic benefits with environmental protection is a critical challenge for both Canada and Europe. Environmental groups argue that LNG projects contribute to greenhouse gas emissions, exacerbate climate change, and pose risks to sensitive ecosystems. Protests against pipeline construction and LNG terminals, particularly in Quebec and British Columbia, highlight the tension between energy development and environmental preservation. Addressing these concerns requires a multifaceted approach. This includes investing in carbon capture and storage technologies, promoting energy efficiency measures, and ensuring that LNG projects adhere to the highest environmental standards. Section 7. The American response: maintaining energy dominance in a changing landscape. The United States, a major player in the global LNG market, is closely watching Canada's rise as an LNG exporter to Europe. While the U.S. remains a significant LNG supplier to Europe, it faces competition from Canada and other emerging exporters. The U.S. might respond to this challenge by streamlining its regulatory processes for LNG projects, offering competitive pricing and contract terms, and exploring new markets for its LNG exports. Maintaining its energy dominance will require the U.S. to adapt to the evolving global energy landscape. Section 8. The future of the energy trade. Predictions and possibilities. The future of the energy trade is likely to be shaped by several factors, including geopolitical developments, technological advancements, and climate change policies. The transition to cleaner energy sources will continue to drive innovation and investment in renewable energy technologies. Canada's emergence as a major LNG supplier to Europe marks a significant shift in the global energy landscape. This trend is expected to continue, with Canada playing an increasingly important role in meeting Europe's energy needs. Section 9. Conclusion. A transatlantic energy partnership for a sustainable future. The growing energy partnership between Canada and Europe presents both opportunities and challenges. By working together, these nations can enhance energy security, promote economic growth, and address climate change. This partnership has the potential to create a more sustainable energy future for generations to come. It represents a strategic alliance based on shared values and mutual interests.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.